One of the lessons we generally learn here is that wrong is always wrong, even if you have company. Even if you have company, according to the text, it was a husband and a wife. Wrong is always wrong, even if others agree with you. In the sight of God, no, we're not talking about those who do not agree. The text proves that there was some agreement between these two parties, that they agreed to sin, to deceive Peter, and it went the other way, because they thought that they could outsmart the man of God, They thought that they were more smarter than the average bear. Some persons are like that, believe that they are just smarter than everybody else. But the theme of our discussion, though, is just to learn from their mistake, to make our life better as Christians. So the theme of our discussion is the dangers of hypocrisy and deception. The dangers of hypocrisy and deception. In other words, the importance of integrity in the Christian life. Integrity is important as a child of God. So I will read again just to set the foundation of our discussion. But a certain man named Ananias with his wife Sapphira sold a possession and kept back part of the price, his wife also being privy to it, and brought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet. And Peter said, Ananias, why hath Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Ghost, and to keep back part of the price of the land, whilst it remained? Was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto God. Verse 5. Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost. One day we are going to give up the ghost. All of us is going to give up the ghost one of these days. And great fear came on all that heard these things. Verse 6. And the men arose, wound them up, and carried them out, and buried him. And it was about the space of 3 hours after, when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in, and Peter answered unto her, Tell me, whether you sold the land for so much? And she says, Yea, for so much. Can you imagine with attitude? Yeah, man. Yeah, for so much.